Hi everybody, welcome back to Alaskan Off-Grid Adventures. Today I'm going to give you guys an update on our garden. We planted everything about a week ago, roughly, and these are our Walla Walla onions in just a week. They have grown substantially, I mean massive, inches of growth in just a week. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. Unfortunately, these guys do take roughly 120 to 125 days, maybe even 130 to harvest. So it'll probably be roughly the end of September before we actually end up getting to pick any of these onions. But man, by the time they finish out, they're going to be huge. I mean, massive growth within a week. I can't wait to see what they do by the end of September. We also have our broccoli and cauliflower here, and they're looking well. They have grown substantially again in just a week of being planted in this soil. These plants have almost doubled in size. So they've been planted about the same time the Walla Walla onions were, the same day, about a week ago. We have our broccoli over here in the back, and we have our cauliflower all right here. Everything's looking really well. Thick, lush vegetation. We've had some spotty kind of weather here recently. A lot of rain, sun, and I guess it's just a perfect balance for these plants, along with the soil that they're planted in, the amount of room that they have. They're just taking off. I mean, they're doing absolutely tremendous. Look at the size of some of these leaves on this vegetation here. This is bigger than my hand. Bigger than my hand. This is cauliflower right here. This guy is doing absolutely spectacular. This broccoli right here was actually leaning over on the ground. It was almost falling over on the ground when I planted it. And within a week, it has stood straight up. I mean, looks great. It looks like it's flourishing. It's taking in sunshine, taking in food. Looks good. We also have our carnival blend and big red bell peppers right here. And check these guys out, man. They've not too much substantial growth, but we definitely have some new green shoots in there. They look really good, lush vegetation. Temperatures are a little rougher on them. These are more of a warm weather crop, so it's kind of difficult to grow them here, you know, with the temperatures being what they are. Sometimes have some swings sometimes, but they seem to be doing fairly well. We also have some of our crimson giant radishes that we planted straight into the ground. They're popping up now. We have some sprouts here, some right here, all in through here. These guys are shooting up. They look really good. Can't wait to get some radishes. We've got a lot of them too. They're sprouting up all through here. These crimson giant radishes, they actually go pretty quick. They take 4 to 5 days to germinate, and then roughly a month to harvest. So within 35 days we'll have radishes. And they are the crimson giants, so we should get some pretty decent sized radishes. Here we have our Roma tomatoes. They're looking pretty good. They're actually starting to flower. I don't know if you can see this pod right here, but it will bloom into a flower here pretty soon. They're starting to form their pods, starting to flower, so hopefully pretty soon we'll actually have some tomatoes, at least some Romas. And also our cherries are starting to flower as well. I don't know if you can see that yellow flower there, but our cherry tomatoes are starting to flower. It's starting to rain a little bit too. This is what I was talking about, that spotty weather. It kind of rain, then it'll go away, and sunshine, and then it'll come back, and the plants seem to love it though. Here we actually have some purple Vienna kohlrabi that has actually started popping up. These guys take 7 to 14 days, but these are some early jumpers. They started sprouting yesterday. In the back, none of our white Vienna kohlrabi has started sprouting yet, but hopefully soon they'll catch up to the purple. Our iceberg lettuce seems to be doing really well. Thick, lush vegetation. Look how neon that is. Look at the neon green. See, now the sun's coming out and it's raining at the same time. Check this out. These plants are loving this. Wow, look how neon green they are, man. That's crazy. Our romaine lettuce looks awesome as well. Some thick, lush vegetation here. Hopefully we'll get some good hearts of romaine lettuce. Our cabbage also has just done amazing. I mean, within a week, again, a week we planted this stuff and we built this garden. And these plants are just, they're killing it, man. They're taking off. I mean, look at them. Look at the growth on some of these plants. Some of these guys, most of these guys are actually starting to form heads. Check that out. Look at how big these leaves are. Now, you see this? This is a problem. We're having a problem with caterpillars. They're actually eating a lot of our vegetables. And that really can't happen. This is our sustainment, this is our food, and we can't really have caterpillars eating it either. We fenced it in from the larger predators, but these guys will munch your garden up just as fast as a hungry moose. So we've got to deal with those guys. They're getting into our cauliflower as well. Let me show you guys over here. Yeah, see, they're kind of ravaging our stuff here. We've torn this plant up pretty good. Yeah, we got to deal with these caterpillars. So we're going to spray our garden today. I'm going to show you guys what we mix up and use to take care of these little guys, because this is probably a big problem in majority of people's gardens, and it's really hard to keep them out. I mean, it's easy to keep, you know, big animals out of your garden. You can put a fence up, but these little guys they're a serious problem. They will just ravage your garden. Okay, you guys, so this is a garden sprayer that I'm going to be using to take care of our pest problem. Okay, it's a Chapin Home and Garden sprayer, 1 gallon, just a regular pump hand sprayer, no big deal. And the spray that we're using is very eco-friendly. It's not, you know, serious harmful pesticides or anything like that. It's going to hurt the environment. It's a spoon of Dawn dish soap to a gallon of water. Dawn dish soap's eco-friendly. It's not going to hurt anything, and it does really well to take care of the pest problem. So we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of today. I'm just going to show you guys how we spray the plants to try to prevent these guys from getting back up on them, because, you know, once you get them off, it's easier to prevent them from getting back on than to keep dealing with this problem, if that makes sense. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this pumped up here. So it says good and ready to go. And this guy pressurized so we can spray these plants down real good, and that's about good. So we're going to go ahead and push that down, lock that in. We're ready to spray. So I'm going to pick this big guy because he's easy to demonstrate on. So basically I'm just going to soak this whole plant, top and underside really, and then all around it, this whole soil area. And what that will do is it will take care of any of them that are already on the plant, and then take care of any of them that try to get on the plant afterwards. Okay guys, so we've finished spraying everything, and check it out, man, the sun's out now, it's not raining anymore. It's crazy how the weather just kind of bounces around like that here. But we've sprayed everything, the peppers, radishes, broccoli and cauliflower, our onions. We also sprayed our romas. We sprayed our cherry tomatoes as well. We also sprayed our kohlrabi a little bit. We sprayed iceberg lettuce pretty good. We sprayed the romaine fairly well. Doused the spinach pretty good. And I coated these cabbage plants fairly well. So hopefully we won't have any more problems with these bugs for a while. I mean, you got to keep constant check on it, because it's not a one-time thing. You know, they will come back if you don't keep it up. But this is our food, so it's worth it. We got to take care of these bugs. We got to eat this stuff. So that's our garden, everybody. We will continue to give you updates all the way through harvest. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on our next Alaskan off-grid adventure.